Call me basic if you want. I don't care because I love avocados. Hi, my name is Whitney Mileham. Welcome to my channel. Today on Foodie Friday, I am doing part 2 of my June meal planning series. Last week, I took on the mystery box meal planning challenge, which involved me ordering a mystery bag of produce from Amazon Fresh and seeing what I could make out of it. I loved the food that we had that week. It was refreshing and delicious. It was outside of my comfort zone. I promised I would let you know how the food tasted, so that is my update. Now, a lot of people, me included sometimes, think that healthy food doesn't taste good. And I think the important thing to remember is that just because you're eating healthy food doesn't mean you can't have food that you like. Obviously, if you're following someone else's plan, you might end up having things that you don't particularly like or think that you have to eat to be healthy. It doesn't have to be that way. Healthy food can be delicious. It is delicious inherently. Even I need a reminder of that sometimes. So this week I am taking on the My Favorite Things meal plan challenge. So some of my favorite foods really are healthy by nature. Others are things that are made up of healthy components. So I'm just gonna start off by making a list of my absolute favorite foods and we'll see where it goes from there. I think if I had to pick my top favorite food right now, it would have to be avocado. I love avocados so much. So that is the top of the list, avocados. I also really like bananas, so that's making the list as well. On the subject of fruit, I really like mangoes. Pineapple is also another great one. In reality, I like most fruits, so I could add grapes, apples, pears, strawberries. I don't think this is technically a fruit, but coconut definitely makes the list. Another food that has nut in the name would be peanut butter. Peanut butter, almond butter, we've talked about this before. I like the nut butters quite a lot, so that is definitely making the list. Before we jump into the vegetables, I'm also just gonna write down some of my favorite herbs, which would be cilantro and basil. I also really like mint, so I'm gonna add that to the list as well. One thing that goes great with either basil or cilantro is tomatoes. That is definitely making my list. I love a good pico de gallo. I love to have like a caprese salad or a caprese sandwich. Bruschetta, all those things are really delicious to me. So I'm gonna add tomatoes to my list and onions, corn. I really like corn. I can't forget sweet peppers. I love those little baby sweet peppers that you can just cut into little rings and throw on a salad. Those are really delicious. What other vegetables do I like? Oh, carrots. I really like carrots. I'm not a huge fan of baby carrots. They tend to taste a little bit like chlorine to me. And so I would prefer to get full-size carrots and then just peel them and cut them up into carrot sticks. Potatoes. I can't forget potatoes. Specifically, I love fingerling potatoes. And yellow potatoes and sweet potatoes. I like a lot of different kinds of potatoes. One that might be a little bit more controversial is Brussels sprouts. I really love Brussels sprouts. In terms of other greens, I really like romaine lettuce. Spinach also would make the list. In the category of like grains and legumes, I really like rice and farro. I love black beans and chickpeas and lentils. So those are all going to make the list. Trying to think if there's anything else that I want to add. Right now, I would say that those are kind of my favorite foods. So I'm gonna take this list and start working out a meal plan that lets me utilize some of my absolute favorite things in a really nourishing, exciting way. So one of my absolute favorite dishes is palak paneer, which is an Indian dish made with spinach and this Indian cheese called paneer. I'm still allowing myself to eat cheese at this moment. That might change in the future, it might not, but for now, I am 100% vegetarian, not vegan. So I'm going to add palak paneer to my menu. When I was making my list, I was also reminded of how much I love caprese sandwiches. Something about that combination of tomato, basil, and fresh mozzarella. We used to make them all the time when we were very poor. Those ingredients are really cheap, which is helpful for a budget. So that is also making the list. Now on my favorites list, I have lettuce, avocado, pico de gallo, black beans, corn. I think we're going Mexican. So I'm gonna do some lettuce wraps with black beans, pico, and guacamole. And we're gonna do some grilled chipotle corn. I think I also wanna use an avocado in a less conventional way, which is in my avocado pea pesto sauce. I'm gonna work that into my meal plan as well. Those are the main meals, so I just have to fill it in with some delicious snacks. So here's my meal plan. Every morning I'm having a peanut butter and banana smoothie for breakfast. For my morning snack, I'm gonna rotate different kinds of fruit, mango, pineapple, and grapes, some of my absolute favorites. For my afternoon snack, I'm definitely gonna have carrot sticks and hummus. It's a great combination and it really satisfies that craving to crunch on something. And then for my meals throughout the week, I do still have a couple tortilla wraps that I have to use up before they go bad. So I'm gonna have a roasted chickpea and sweet pepper wrap for lunch. And then my meals throughout the week will be lettuce wraps with black beans, pico, guac, and some grilled corn. That'll be a taco salad on day 2 because it'll be easier for me to manage at work. Tuesday will be caprese sandwiches with a side salad using lettuce from our garden. Wednesday will be pollock paneer with rice. Thursday will be pasta with my avocado pea pesto. And then Friday night, as usual, we will go out. This is really easy and I'm really looking forward to eating all of this food. Food is supposed to nourish you and make you feel happy. You can't lose sight of either of those and expect to be successful. Either you won't get results or it won't be sustainable. So I really strongly encourage you to take the My Favorite Things meal plan challenge, write down your favorite foods and see how you can make a delicious, exciting, and healthy meal plan for your week. In my next Foodie Friday video, I will update you on how this meal plan worked out for me and continue my meal planning series. Also, I finally hit 50 subscribers, so welcome new people. That's really cool. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It means so much to me. And I will talk to you on Monday when I continue my story of how I gained over 200 pounds. I don't think you want to miss this one. Bye.